that religious, but they also had religious tolerance, which allowed them to like practice their own religion at times and still be like independent. And as before, as the experts were saying, and the traders and like the Chinese peasants, they benefited because the Mongols, they supported them because they would like with the paper money, they would with that it would like increase trade and they wouldn't have to pay as much taxes, so it really benefited them. And also, the Mongols had peace between education because they would build schools so that they could have better education. And my opposing argue that the Mongols while invading the places, they spread with the bubonic plague. And it's true that a lot of people died and it was like a bad effect. But at the same time, after that, while they take like a lot of like Muslim doctors and everything, they could have like found medicines, like other like vaccines or other things that they could find for like in the future help them and like not be affected by the plague then. And also, as Kylie was saying, I think that it gave them like less competition, so it's like they didn't have to like the peasants and like the lower class. They would like they would like be wiped out, but at the same time, the some that were still there, they could be able to like more jobs, so that more jobs were open, so that they could be able to go down because it might have been like heavily populated. So then, as like people died off, like I'm not saying it's like it's all good, like it's bad that people died off, but at the same time, there was more jobs open and a lot of people could still like accept them and they could have.
Adding on, for the opposing argument, the other side might have said, like, the question, how did they benefit during the bubonic plague? Like, during the bubonic plague, when diseases were spreading while the Mongols traveled, during the Pax Mongolica period, they benefited from like Silk Roads and trade and from different countries by Persia, Europe, and China ideas, and the Silk Road between China and Europe reopened. So that allowed trade and wealth.
A lot of good evidence in there. Make sure we're taking these notes down as well. Okay, get ready after the side. Closing argument from
Good morning, my name is Adam Guerrero. Good morning, my name is Adam Guerrero. I'll be arguing that the Mongol conquest did not benefit Eurasia. In my claim that I state that the Mongol conquest did not benefit Eurasia because they spread the disease of Black Death, which killed a third of Eurasian population, which according to a list of the global class, it was spread from Asia, which proves that the Mongols most likely have spread it to Europe. My second piece of evidence is that they started a revolution in Europe, which from I do now from yesterday we learned. And the opposition argued that the Mongol conquest benefited because they unified Europe, Eurasia. However, my argument still stands because the Mongols destroyed cities to control land and killing many people. More specifically, they brought new weapons of attack and defense, making war more bloodier and destructive than ever because of the new weapons, new weapon use such as flamethrowers, cannons, and